CDA, your one-stop channel for all UA VAT related videos. And if it's your first time here, do check out our previous videos relating to the UA VAT laws and do follow us for more contents. How can we help you today?
When will my business require tax invoice?
Tax invoices are issued to the recipient of the supply where taxable supplies and services are delivered. It is a requirement for the tax invoice to be issued and delivered to the recipient. According to the Article 19's rules relating to the supplies article, the tax should be stated in the tax invoice and the remainder of the due tax will be payable according to the provision of the degree law. Tax invoices can be simplified tax invoices without the need to show net value for the lines items, or according to the Article 59, when tax invoice is issued in a foreign currency, it must show the tax amount converted to AED and the exchange rate used. Therefore, there are two types of tax invoices. One is the simplified one and second one is the full tax invoice.
How would my simplified tax invoice look like?
A simplified tax invoices show, first one, the word tax invoice clearly is being displayed on the invoice. Second, the name, address and the tax registration number, the TRN number of the supplier. Thirdly, the issuing date of the tax invoice. Fourth, a description of the goods or the services that is being supplied. Finally, the total consideration and the tax amount that has to be charged.
When would I require full tax invoice and how will it be designed?
A full tax invoice can be issued by you if the customer is registered with FTA and have a supply of goods of AED 10,000 or above. Now, what all are the contents that has to be looked in a full tax invoices are: first one, a unit price. Secondly, the quantity or the volume supplied. Thirdly, the tax rate. And finally, the amount payable in AED.
When do I not require a tax invoice?
The situation may arise when the taxable person issues a tax invoice through electronic means, provided that the taxable person is capable of storing the document securely in compliance to record keeping, and the authenticity of the origin of the content of the electronic tax invoice is guaranteed. Tax invoice is not required when an agent who is a registrant makes a supply of goods and services for and on behalf of the principal of that agent. That agent may issue a tax invoice in relation to that supply as if the agent has made the supply, and provided that the principal shall not issue a tax invoice.
Will I be required to issue a tax invoice if I export my goods and service from UAE?
It is essential for you to issue a tax invoice when goods are exported from UAE. However, they are zero rated and can be recovered as the exports are taxable supplies. If the exporter makes domestic supplies also, the input tax recovered can be used to reduce their taxable liability. And if the exporter is dealing solely in exports, the exporter can get refund of the tax paid on inputs.
How long should I withhold the documents relating to the export?
Accounting and bookkeeping records maintained by the taxable persons should be retained for a period of 5 years after the end of the tax period to which they are related.
Then can you tell me more about sole proprietorship?
Know more about the tax treatments on sole proprietorship. Stay tuned to our next video.